And I got to call Stacy Kemp. This is a crazy story. So Stacy Kemp, of course, of the Kemp Law Group, longtime sponsor, even the studio sponsor here at Q105.
We're sorry. You must first dial a 1.
Okay, I guess I got to dial a 1. Hey, a 1-727-5. All right. This, I saw this. She posted this on social media. I'm like, oh my God, Stacy, this is crazy. It's like a heads up. It's like a war.
Hello?
Stacy Kemp, welcome back to the MJ Morning Show.
Oh, MJ, good morning. How are you?
First of all, it's great to have you as a longtime sponsor here on the MJ Morning Show. You're also the Q105 studio naming sponsor. Top of the hour, you're here from the Kemp Law Group Studios. WRBQ, FM, Tampa, HD1, blah, 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 Beasley Media Station. So, Stacy Kemp Law Group. So, Stacy, you posted this crazy story on your Facebook page, and Fester saw this and said, we got to call Stacy Kemp of the Kemp Law Group. Stacy, do you want me to read the post or you just want to tell the story?
Oh, I'll just tell the story because it's really creepy.
All right, go ahead.
But it had like 70 shares, which is really good because when something happens, that's the best thing about social media.
Yep.
Is that we get to really share things with everyone and like warn people and tell people things that are really weird that you would never think would happen. So, super helpful. But yeah, no, I was out of town. I was in California. I'm really glad I was out of town. And my Ring doorbell went off. I was like, what's that? So I open it up. And there's just a lady just sitting on my porch. Hey, hanging out on my porch. Just not like Amazon, just a random person with sunglasses on and a gray hoodie. So I just watched her, and I was like, what is this lady doing on my porch? This is very, very odd.
So she pushed your Ring doorbell or just the motion set your doorbell?
No, just the motion.
Gotcha, okay.
Motion. Didn't even hit it.
So you get an alert on your Ring app on your phone that something's going on at your front door, at the porch. So you go to your app and you're able to see the video of what's happening. And?
Nothing's happening. She's just sitting there for like 10 minutes. So then I hit the talk button, and I said, hello. And she was like, oh, hi. I said, can I help you? She goes, yes, I'm just waiting on instructions. And I go,
She's on your porch. She said she's waiting on instructions.
Instructions, yeah.
From
So I
whom?
said, okay, well, what's your name? And she says, Monica Henderson.
Monica Henderson.
So I looked at my cameras, and there's like this silver Chrysler in my driveway.
Yeah, I'm looking at the other photo that you posted from your cameras, and it looks like a silver, like a Chrysler 300.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. So I said, okay, well, can you tell me what these instructions are?
Yeah, why the hell are you on my porch? What are the instructions? And then?
She says, I'm sorry. I can't talk to you about the instructions. I am waiting on my instructions. I said, okay. So then I said, well, we don't know who you are, and we don't have any instructions for you. So she got up and sat in her car for like 20 minutes and then left.
In your driveway?
Yeah, just sat there and...
You're 3,500 miles away in California.
Yeah.
Well, not if you were 3,500 miles away, you'd be out in the Pacific. It's not quite 3,500.
She's Northern California.
Even then. All right. So what happens next? So Monica Henderson is sitting on your front porch, then in your driveway. She told you on your Ring doorbell camera while you're out in California that she's waiting on instructions. What happens next?
So I called the guard, and I find out how she got in my gate because obviously we didn't let her in, and she told them some story, and they let her in.
Why the hell did... So you're in a gated community? The guard let her in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's new.
What was the story that the guard let her in?
Well, I think she's I don't really totally know, but because he speaks Spanish, and it's hard to communicate with him.
Okay.
So I don't totally know what she said.
All right, now, Did she say she was going to your house specifically, or just tried to get into your community?
Yeah, just try to get into my community. Like,
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now it gets weird. All right, go ahead. Tell the rest of this.
So it's not criminal. She didn't try to break in or anything like that, and I couldn't trespass her because I wasn't, I didn't have time to like call the cops and get them here and all that stuff.
Right.
So I hired, I had an investigator, like a PI, go out and find her because we looked her up with her license plate. And
Yeah, listen, you're a personal injury attorney firm, and and other types of law, so you have your contacts with PIs.
Right.
Yep.
So I asked one of the PIs we use, and I said, can you please go to this lady's house and find out why she was at my doorstep for 30 minutes and I've never seen her in my life? And he said, absolutely. So he goes out to her house.
Now, did you have the license plate number from the guard gate, or did your camera pick up the license plate number, and how was he able to track her down?
Well, your license plate, I have we have systems. There's all kind of stuff where you can look up a license plate or even look up a car and a name and find where they live.
Gotcha. All right, so the PI tracks this Monica Henderson down, and what happens next?
He approaches her and asks her why she was at my house. And she was very unstable. And, oh, by the way, this PI is he goes into very dangerous situations because he's always, tracking people down to serve them, and people are hiding in different places. So he's not, typically scared. He said he was scared. She seemed very unstable, immensely unstable, psychotic, and she told him that she was on the show Riverdale and that the show Riverdale told her to come to my house.
The TV show?
Yes. So this woman, Monica tells the private investigator that Stacy sends that she's bring up the Facebook post again. That Riverdale. Hold on. Let me read what it says. It says that she was. You wrote she told the PI she was living in the show Riverdale, and the show Riverdale told her to go to your house.
Yeah, she's living in some alternate universe that speaks to her and told her to come to my house, which I know my house is not in Riverdale, so I have no idea what she's talking about.
Did somebody in Riverdale get injured and they needed representation?
I've never seen the show.
Yeah.
I've never seen it either.
I was thinking about watching it just to see what it is she's trying to accomplish that's on the show, maybe. But I've heard not so good things, so that can't be good.
Yeah, so Riverdale, I think Chloe, my daughter, I think that she's watched Riverdale. So I just went to Wikipedia, and listen, I've heard of the show. I don't think I've ever seen it. Riverdale is an American television series based on the characters of Archie comics. The series was adapted for the CW by Archie Comics chief creative officer, produced by Warner Brothers Television and CBS Studios. In 2015, development for the project moved to the CW. I guess Fox was originally going to do it.
But it's geared toward teens,
Yeah,
right? It's a high school type drama.
A teen drama mystery is the genre, and 7 seasons, 137 episodes.
Wow.
So I guess the thing is still on.
I think it is. But she's
Oh, no. Hold on. The series ran for 7 seasons until August 23rd. So it ended last August after 7 seasons.
Oh.
So, Stacey, what's the final, what's the story here? Is there any finality, any closure to what this lady was doing and how she picked your house?
No, but the good thing is I'm moving soon. I'm grateful for that. I have no idea. I really have no idea. It's a mystery. I don't know anyone that knows her. I don't have any social media people in common with her. I have no idea. It is very creepy. But I don't think I'm going to get any answers because when someone tells you they're acting out and they're in a TV show.
They're in the show Riverdale, and they show up at a house in Pinellas County in a gated community after bamboozling. I think that the supervisor probably needs to have a conversation with the guard at your gate.
Yes. Well, like I said, I am moving, okay?
Yeah.
So but it's very unnerving, when you have no idea why someone is at your house and that's their explanation.
And
I
that's
don't
all
even
you know.
what to think.
And you know what?
Wow, that's it.
I tell you, maybe you ought to just show up at her house and tell her that the TV show, I don't know.
Told me to go.
What was the Urkel show? What was the name of that show that he was on?
Family Matters.
Yeah, go to her house, sit on her porch, and tell her that Family Matters sent you.
Urkel's giving the instructions.
Also,
Yeah.
we should all go and say that.
Now, Stacey, on a maybe slightly more serious thing, does she have an arrest record? Does she have run-ins with the law?
No criminal record.
But, it sounds like there's a stability issue here that maybe there's something psychological going on to show up at your house and say she's in the TV show Riverdale and the show sent her to your porch. I mean, something's not connected here.
Could you
Got
have
some wires that are shorting out.
Stacey, could you have her Baker acted just as the person whose stoop she sat on for a half an hour?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean,
she obviously has some kind of mental issue going on. I hate for herself or somebody else.
It sounds like it was totally just a rando situation, All right, Stacey, that's insane. I'm glad you're okay.
Call in.
What? Say it again?
Someone from the show could call in and tell us whether that's a ground for having someone Baker act.
Yeah, there you go.
Who would you call?
That's insane. Stacey, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're okay. Stacey Kemp from the Kemp Law Group. Remember, accident or fall, you call Kemp Law.
Oh, no.
At Kemp
Oh,
Law.
no. I just found out Jughead had an accident with Veronica.
Please stop.
On the Archie series.
Gotcha.
You have to be an Archie fan to get that joke.
I gotcha. Hey, Stacey, I'm glad you're okay, and we'll talk soon.
All right, buddy. Bye.
Bye-bye. Man, is that insane?
Crazy.
Wow.
This woman thought she was living like in a Riverdale TV episode or the Riverdale series. And Monica.
Now I want to watch Riverdale. Sounds like a good show. 7 seasons. I liked Archie.
Man, that's insane.